Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews. Today I've got another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight I'm going to be making steak-umm cheesesteak sandwiches. If you remember from a while ago, steak-umm was something I used to get a lot of times when I was younger, be able to make them up. Basically sliced steaks, all natural. And I got some onions. I'm gonna do grilled onions. I got some cherry peppers. I got some sourdough rolls and some provolone. And I'm gonna go ahead and caramelize the onions, and then cook the steak-umm, and then put it on the bread. And I think I'll go ahead and have some tater tots along with this one. So stay tuned. I'm gonna chop up the onions, brown those, and then I'll show you what the steak looks like when I get that all cooked up. So hang on guys, I'm gonna start chopping and then I'll show you what it all looks like. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and heat up the pan, and I got a little bit of oil here. Put a little bit of oil, and then I'm gonna add the chopped up onions. I'm going to go ahead and add that. So I've got this going in the pan. I'm going to saute these onions, get them nice and done. Then I'm going to set them aside. And I'm going to add the steak-umms. And I think I'm going to chop them up. They come in like strips and patties. I'll kind of like dice them and then cook those strips up. But get these all nice and sauteed. You could also do regular peppers like bell peppers, or sweet bell peppers or stuff like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and add those hot peppers on there. Now you don't even have to have peppers. You can just have cheesesteak without onions, with or without. I'm gonna have mine with. So stay tuned. I'll get these fried up and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay guys, so the onions are all cooked up here. I'm going to go ahead and set those aside, and then I'll get on to the cheesesteak. Okay, here's what the steak-umms look like. They're frozen, and they have a little piece of paper separated, and it says to cook them for about a minute per side and flip them over, so that's what I'm doing. Go ahead and cook that, and it's supposed to get nice and brown. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Supposed to cook for about a minute per side, so it's nice and brown on each side, and hopefully that'll thaw out as well. So it's very thinly sliced, and you can see how it's already thin brown around the edges. Very thin, very, okay, see, there we go. Pretty much in about a minute, hopefully. That was already, okay, well, I'm going to try this one again on different sides. Yeah, you only need about a minute per side. Yeah, and this is supposed to be like, chopped up anyways. So, try a different one. Only need a second. Okay, so here it is. I've got the oil going a little bit in there. This is the frozen steak patty. You're supposed to leave it for about a minute per side. Flip it over. And this pan is pretty hot, so hopefully I can get it taken care of on both sides. And then I'll saute it up, add it to the cheesesteak, and make my sandwich. So yeah, only about a minute per side. And then you flip it. And there we go. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's going to fry up really, really quick. And you just kind of break it up anyways when you put it on the, put it on there. Guess I could do them all at once, you know, multiple patties at one time, but basically getting that nicely, make sure it's all cooked through, not pink, you don't want it overdone. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cook some more, and then I'll put them all on the sandwich. And go ahead and put it down. See if I can get this one done. Throw the steak in there, a little bit of oil, and it only takes about a minute per side, and it's probably going to break up, but there you go. And some people let it get like extra brown and crispy. And I guess I could. Alright, I'll try that one. Alright, there we go. Yeah. So yes, got the steak done on the one side. I'm going to do it on the other side. And then once I get it all fried up, I'm going to go ahead and add it to the patty and then put a little bit of cheese on top. And I'll have my steak-umm sandwich. So hang on, guys. Okay, guys, so it's all ready. I've got the meat all cooked up and the onions, and I've got the provolone ready and the peppers to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this up. Get the little bit of that cheese steak on there. Steak, good healthy portion of it. And I'm going to go ahead and add some grilled onions on it, in this case wit. And then add a little bit of the slices of provolone on there. Now I suppose, there you go. I suppose I could put this in the microwave and melt that down for like reef thing, or put it on the grill or the broiler or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of these hot peppers, if I can get them out. All right, these are hot cherry peppers. Go ahead and add those on. Get all that. All right, so yes, hot cherry peppers, and I'm going to go ahead and close that up. Put that on top. All right, so there it is. I'll plate it up. As you can see, it's the steak-umm with peppers, and that's what's going to be for my dinner. I'm going to add some tater tots to it. But basically, it's that easy to make your cheesesteak sandwich. So. Alright guys, so there you go. My steak-umm sandwich and tater tots, and that's what's going to be for dinner. So thank you for joining me for another What's for Dinner video. And if you want to make this, you can just get the ingredients and do it yourself. It's fairly easy. So thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of What's for Dinner. And till next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.